Find the bass that works best for you and really aim to master that bass. Go out and literally play fretless bass, play 5-string bass, play 6-string bass, play upright bass. Find the bass that speaks to you the most. I have to say that even though I primarily play a fretted, there's a lot of reasoning behind that. If it were my band, my rules all the time, bass would primarily be fretless bass. That's why I still have my Padula bass, because it's the best fretless bass I have ever owned or played to this day. I have not played a better fretless bass than my Padula Buzz bass. I love it. It's a great bass. Find what works best for you and stick with it. The next thing I want to say, don't waste your money on overpriced gear. Look around, do the research, get solid gear that works best for you, and pick that gear to start your journey. You don't have to have all this money to get started. One of my first amps was an SWR, which I got used, but I got a pretty good deal on it. But I had issues with the SWR, so I went to another SWR that was more powerful, that was twice as powerful, still had issues, and ended up going with a Fender BXR 350, I think it was, if I'm saying that correctly. I have played so many bass amps over the years, and I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing ever served me better than my Ampeg SVT3. Ended up getting another one a couple years later after toting an original SVT head, which was just massively heavy. The amp itself, the head itself, was a little bit over, just somewhere around 100 pounds, which was pretty heavy when you're carrying that in a road case and everything. I got really tired of that, gigging night after night and playing with that. I couldn't do it anymore. So the SVT3, at the time that I bought it, or when I bought the first one, I think the retail was about $600 on it. Now, this was in the 90s. I want to say 1996. To this day, I still have the second one, which I got in the year 2000. I got another SVT3 after that one was stolen in 97. And I got tired of dragging around an SVT2, which was tube. These were tube amps, by the way. But the SVT3 has the tube preamp, sounds just like an SVT, but it's solid state, much lighter, much easier to carry around. And the best thing about it, you can just throw it on top of any speaker cabinet and you're gonna get that classic Ampeg sound. Best to use Ampeg speakers, but either way, that is my recommendation.
Because there's some people who don't even understand what a bass is. They don't even know what it brings to a song. And those people, they think, oh, well, you play bass, you just couldn't play guitar, so you went to play bass. And they're like, and it couldn't be further from the truth, because I think it's a two-way street. I don't think that someone who plays bass can automatically play guitar. And I don't think it's really so much the other way around, because there's certain things that you have to think in that way. You can't play the drums thinking like a guitar player. You got to think more like a bass player, or the bass player has to think more like a drummer when they're playing. So